The Reed, Kid Furry, and Crystal. They're in other podcasts, you know, and I just felt like I needed to give myself a voice because I'm always having great conversations among my friends and family, and I have a lot to say. When I say stuff, people listen or laugh at me because I always say crazy stuff. Right. But yeah, I just wanted to do something because we need a positive outlet for people to come on and show their talent or whatever they're doing within the community and so on. So, yeah, so I went to do that.
Now, why the name Sippin' on No Common Sense?
Originally the show was me and another gentleman named Phil. He recently left the show earlier this year. It started with us too. Our personality was very opposite. So I came up with a name that represented us at the same time, and it just dawned on me like, hey, you know, why don't we call it Sippin' on No Common Sense? Because we both ain't got no sense between the both of us. Right. And we always sipping on something, so as far as like yourself. So,
good name.
Yeah, so I just thought, you know, it's quick, it's suave, but I might drop the sip in the ending this year. I'll see. So I want to make it shorter so people don't know, but like, I know it's a mouthful sometimes, so. Saying the whole thing, all that. So
I mean, but a catchy name is what really brings people to it, though.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really, your name is super unique. I've never heard a name like that before.
Yeah. So you know, I'm always sipping on something or listening to something.
Exactly. So you said you're always sipping. What's your favorite thing to drink?
Right now, I'm simple. Right now, I just drank that effing black with lemonade. That's pretty good. My cousin put me on that.
Okay. I don't drink, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, you don't drink? That's one of my things, and maybe take a shot here and there of tequila or something like that, but not too hard. You know, I'm old. I can't be doing that all the time.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Really?
Yeah. I know I don't look like it, but I ain't.
Nah. I
know I look like it.
20s, yeah. Most definitely.
I mean, 33 is not old.
No, it's not old. I'm getting old, though. You'll feel it when you're 30. Y'all feel it. Y'all still got to hold it.
I hope not.
I'm really not trying to get that.
I hope I never get to be 30.
I know. Right? Well, don't say that now, okay?
Oh, my bad. I mean...
We don't need... Don't put that in the atmosphere.
Hopefully I never feel 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. You know, my bones getting old, so that is the Lord is telling me I need to go back to the gym. So I've been out for a month or so I need to get back in there.
I'm not at the gym too, I can't lie. I messed up my shoulder a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. See, I told you to start wrestling.
He's in the gym all the time though.
I know, Michael B. Jordan over here.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't give excuses.
I know. Right.
Look,
you just
man,
do
I
it.
just be working out.
Look, bro, I hurt my shoulder, bro. Shut up.
My shoulder hurts too.
Right. You still be lifting.
But I got pain. That's soreness. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Oh, arthritis.
Right.
You got arthritis. He said, I got tendonitis. No, that's arthritis. You got. Call it what it is. Okay?
It's not something every week, bro. Don't do me like that.
Yeah,
it's not something every week.
It's arthritis, please.
Right.
Okay. Call it tendonitis. That's people with money that call it tendonitis.
What?
I got tendonitis. Oh, you do?
It's like you say, it's like a 40 and up disease, huh?
Right. Okay, you got arthritis. Go ahead and get you some Advil. Take it before you go.
100%.
And pop another when you leave.
So are you from the area?
Yes, I'm born and raised in Lake County. Yeah.
What city?
Originally, Beach Park. I don't even know if Beach Park exists anymore.
Yeah.
It do? Okay. It's like we had one block, maybe 1 or 2 blocks, and that's it. And every rest is Waukegan or Zion right there. But born and raised in Beach Park. Then I moved to Gurnee, and then I moved back to the Lake County area of Zion. So I graduated from Zion. So. Yes.
Same. I graduated from Zion too.
Yeah. Zion is a lot, you know.
What do you mean?
No. I had a good time in Zion. I know I met most of my best friends there. Right. It's just I don't know. It's just like when I went to Zion, you know, it was a lot of fighting and stuff I wasn't really used to, you know, because I went to school in Gurnee. Ain't nobody fart, you know, Becky and Brittany argue in the class. That's it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Becky and Brittany.
You go to Zion, you know, it's 15 girls about to jump off one person. It's a lot sometimes, but I had fun in Zion. You know, I love my high school, so I had the best of times there.
That's super dope. So, what really motivates you to do what you do? I know you spoke on the things that really got you started in it, but what's something that you do to keep yourself going in this sense? Like, what's something you do to really keep yourself motivated to keep doing what you're doing?
My family. Yeah, basically my family and me. You know, I'm doing it for me. You know, a person like me, well, ain't no person like me, but a person that, you know, is black, homosexual, doesn't really have many voices or outlets in this industry. You know, everybody's talking for us and not letting us talk.
Right.
So
that's true.
And I want to change that avenue. Lena White, you know, she's one of the people that I really want to work with in the future. But she's doing her thing. You know, when I see her, I look at me. So she's doing dope things, and I want to make same opportunities for me, and eventually, you know, for my family as well. So, and let me be honest, I don't want to be broke no more. You know, that's just at the end of the day, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. You know, and I don't want to be broke no more. You know, my family went through enough. You know, my parents have worked hard, and you know, I just want to be in the position that, you know, all they got to do is wake up and do what they want to do. You know, I just want to be able to give them that. You know, I hope God allow me to do that for them. You know, because they up in age, so I just pray that they here to see that. So
I hear you. It's always funny when like you just asked her that question and everything, and she's trying to give like a deep answer.
Right. It's like, I need money.
Right. Yeah. But everyone's doing it for money.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
Deep down.
Of course. But that's not my main motivation. I know money will come, but you know. Yeah, everybody doing something to get money, you know, to raise they salary. Yeah. You know, because, you know, you working so hard for other people and they don't appreciate you. And that's what I see, you know. And then I don't fit, you know, even though I got a job, I don't fit working for somebody. I always had that attitude as a young age, like, I don't want to work for nobody. That's always been my language. Yeah. But just finding the people to help me to get me where I need to go. So, yeah, because eventually I don't want to be working for other people. I want people to be working for me.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, so you hear yourself now?
Yes. I've been freaking out for the past 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, what am I doing wrong?
Right, I told you to test before you come over, okay?
Yeah,
you playing this gangster music in here.
Man, I gotta take a pee drop before I get on the radio. Like, what the? I was getting so mad. I'm like, I got people listening.
Right.
Never heard me before, and I can't even hear myself. How do I sound?
Oh God, you should have had a tantrum.
I ain't gonna lie, I was freaking out over you. Y'all saw my face. Yeah. I was starting to get kind of pissed off.
I know you was. I was like, put a commercial on.
Right.
I was like, yeah, hit the commercial button. Where's that?
You know what we need? We need a cuss button.
Yeah, we do.
That'd be dope.
I feel like we wouldn't catch it fast enough.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna cuss.
Right.
Right.
But this class is really good. Like, other shows.
Well, that, and then I'd have to sit here and be pressing the button like that.
Right.
The entire time. So.
But you ain't gonna have no hurt. I don't really cuss like that unless I'm pissed or something. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. It's funny, actually.
Yeah.
He didn't cuss for like the first 4 years I knew him.
Oh wow.
Didn't
cuss. Rubbed off on him,
started
huh?
Cussing until
you met him, huh?
I don't even know.
I know.
Not even. It was like senior year of high school, maybe.
You say I'm gonna rebel this year, my last year of high school. My
parents
show my parents something, okay?
I'm an adult.
I know a little bit.
18.
I'm a man now.
Right.
Oh my God.
I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. So now, who are some of the people that you listen to right now, in terms of sense of music? Music is everywhere. Music is intertwined into what we do. You interview a lot of different kinds of people, not only artists, which is one thing I like about yourself, but who are you listening to right now?
The late great Nipsey Hussle. You know, I wanna keep his thing going. You know, who else am I listening to? It's just like a mixture. It's like some days I listen to R&B, and then some days I listen to gospel. Then some days real rap, trap music. So. I create my own playlist. I should have been a DJ, but yeah. I mean, but we were just talking about the baby. You know, I listen to that in the morning to get hyped for work. So, you know, that gave me hyped a little bit my day off. So, who else am I listening to? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Beyonce, Jay-Z, the Carter album, the Love album they put out last year.
Oh, yeah.
I should listen to that.
Everything is
love.
Yeah, that's good. I
think I listened to it and then I haven't revisited it.
Right.
They snapped on that.
It's a nice album.
Yeah, it's
nice. I mean, 18 was a really crowded year for hip hop.
Yeah, it was.
There's so much fire that came out.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on Kanye and see what he gonna do. That's why.
That's a very good question.
I can't wait for Kanye to
he working on something. There's no way you have a whole hall of people you're not working on.
Oh no, he's definitely working. I've heard a couple different leaks. Just various songs.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna be on Yandi or not, but I mean, yo, it's pretty crazy.
Waiting.
Production's always cold with Kanye, you know. I'm just interested to see how he's gonna come lyrically on it, because I know a lot of people have been dogging him lately because he's not rapping like he used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
So I want to see how
he's
gonna
come.
You know. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if it's that.
I listened to his interview that he had with David Letterman. You know, he got a lot of issues. He don't have a lot of good people around him. You know,
a lot of yes men. That's a big fact.
And he lost a lot of his good friends. Meaning they're not dead, but you know, people have cut their ties with him.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
He made a song called Brothers, I believe. I'm pretty sure which hasn't been released. Like it's a song, like an official song, but for some reason there's trouble releasing it on platforms. But in it, he's talking. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Jay-Z and basically saying, you know, like I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be friends again and all that stuff. Like we're always gonna be brothers. So yeah, he's definitely going through it.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
like,
going through it. Yeah.
As much as people like to dog him, like, dude, you know,
a guy in that position. How you gonna?
He's diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody
he's
bipolar.
One of the biggest people in the world. You know, I can't imagine the amount of pressure on dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Everybody bipolar.
Well, like that, and honestly,
a little bit.
I'm bipolar sometimes.
Oh yeah,
you might get a little bit.
100%. It all depends on who you talk to. Yeah. So like, if you look at that, to reach that height of success, to have everyone always having eyes on you, paparazzi going everywhere, everyone. Then now you're married to this person, now and she gets so much attention with him being with Kim and all this other kind of stuff. It's just that's a stressful life. Whether you're bipolar, sane, whatever, you're gonna go nuts. So it's just a lot of pressure on him.
And you know, it just you get what you allow. Meaning, it's the atmosphere that you keep around yourself. I understand that his mom passed, you know, because I don't know how I'm gonna act when my mom passed. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you gotta find something that humbles you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep good people regardless of what you're going through. Even if your mom did pass, you know, keep the real ones around you because they gonna help you get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like help you get through it.
I was just thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Just like we're kind of grateful for all the friends that I have.
Yeah. Me too.
Because my friends be on my back.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. And I be.
Mine too.
I'm not gonna lie. I be on BS sometimes. My shoulder really hurts though.
Right.
So
you arthritis.
We gonna get off that. My shoulder actually hurts. It's tendinitis. Not arthritis.
Shoulder hurts.
No.
Yes.
You go to the doctor? They told you that?
Yes. I legit went to urgent care.
What's the prescription they gave?
I just told me to take ibuprofen and
arthritis.
That's what it's tendinitis.
No. That's people with money call it.
What?
People with money call it.
Well, he had money.
Oh no, but you have money.
Yeah, you right on fake.
Right.
I got no money. But yeah, man. So the amount of friends, the people that you keep around you is really just indicative of how successful you're gonna be. In my opinion. Yeah. Because you're only like Barack had Michelle.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his boo. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people talk about what a strong man Barack is, but Michelle.
She a beast.
Yeah.
For real. The way she talks and stuff, her book is powerful too. Yeah.
Since we're on the topic, what kind of friend are you? Are you the kind of friend that like lets stuff slide, or are you like?
First of all, I'm that type of friend. No. I'm not gonna say like a ride or die, but do right. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna ride or die for you if you out here doing wrong. I'm just not. You know, and I'm very me and all my friends. Shout out to Jay and Nance. We've been friends over 20 years. So we have the relationship that we call each other out like that was wrong.
That's good.
Fix it.
That's good.
Or we ain't gonna be talking for a few days.
Yeah. That's the type of relationship
you know.
You need, though,
We're like that. We're not no sugarcoat or nothing like that. Or you need to get your stuff together and get it right. Because I can't have that around me. You know what I'm saying? And some of my friends have kids. I can't have that around me. Because it's doing wrong. No. Let me put that. You can edit it out.
Ain't no edit. We locked.
That right.
No children.
No kids.
No. But you know,
you play 17. No kids.
Right. But
no
you
nephews.
know, I gotta have the right people around my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like good characters around my kids. You know, and I respect that. You know. I'm just the type of person I'm not gonna deal with no foolishness. Yeah. You know, I'm goofy, but I'm gonna call you out if I feel like you're wrong, and I expect the same out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. But I always be there for you. I'm gonna listen to your ear as well. But the one thing I'm not gonna keep listening to the same old mess.
Oh yeah.
Because you have the right. You are healthy enough to change your world.
That's valid.
And I'm just not gonna listen to it. It's so much that I can take, because that weighs you down. Listen to the same old mess. The person going through the same stuff.
Yeah.
And because that person gonna fade away. Like, all right, either you gonna do something about it or you not. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about my stuff and you not doing nothing about it. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that's the kind of friend I am. You know, I'm cool though. So most people think I'm cool and laid back, so and funny. So
I definitely agree. You're definitely one of the funniest people we've had on the show.
Oh, okay.
You're our first interview in a while, actually.
Okay.
To tell you the truth.
Okay. I'm honored. Okay.
Yeah, no, thank you. Well, you had us first, honestly, so we kind of disrespectful if we didn't have you back. Straight up.
Right. But some of us do that. You know, I was gonna come up here anyway. You know,
knock on the window.
Knock on the window.
Devonn, where's my interview at? Oh my God, I forgot about you.
You know?
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
So speaking of interviews, right? What was your favorite guest?
Oh man. Yeah, besides y'all was cool. Yeah, that's a good one. I had a few of them. I think one of the funniest. Well, yeah, that's a hard one. I don't know. We had a lot of.
We made it tough. We know.
Yeah, we made it tough on that one. I'll just say y'all. How about that?
Hey, I'll take it.
No.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe him?
No.
Too long, man.
I know. I asked so many guests, so it's crazy. I think the favorite one that the interview I did was with Phil. We had a young lady that came on the show that was singing.
Okay.
And after she was done singing, me and him started singing. So it was hilarious. So I listened to it time to time if I need to laugh or something. But yeah, I think that was the most funniest one. Best
you're
guess.
singing now, right?
No. I don't sing
singing.
that. I don't sing that good. No.
You use the instrumental line.
Yeah.
You got it all.
Oh, I got it.
No.
Which one you want, Mariah Carey?
No.
Want some B2K?
No,
B2K.
definitely not. Okay. I know you went to the concert. You want another one?
Man, hey, why not?
I know you did.
It's a free show.
I know you did.
Super free show, but
With your throwback.
yeah. Who is someone you really want to interview? Like, who is your dream interview? Like, I want to interview this person. Like,
dang, you don't have me put that out there. Really, my goal interview is Chance. Chance the Rapper.
That's a good bar to have.
Yeah. I've been following him before he really popped off, like SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Acid rap. You know what I'm saying? So, I just love what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And he seemed cool to talk to, just to kick it with. I would love to interview him in his studio.
Yeah.
And just listen to music and how he
Supernatural.
how he came up with that concept and stuff like that. I think he's like a dope artist. And plus he's not, he's around my age. Well, he's a little bit younger, but he's around my age group. You know what I'm saying? For him to be that so mature, musically.
How old is he? 23, 4?
No,
he's older than
27, I think. I think he's 26, 27.
He's older than us for sure.
No, because Taylor is 20-something. He got to be 25, Taylor. His little brother.
I can see Chance being like 27.
Chance the Rapper.
He's 27. He got to be 27, 28.
He's 26.
Oh, okay.
26.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not, I thought he was like 25.
Oh, no.
A lot of these rappers I see, like, if they didn't tell me, like, when their birthdays come up, I just assume they're like 25 forever. Because we've grown up on these dudes. Like, Kid Cudi's in his 30s, isn't he?
Yeah.
See, to me, he still feels like 28, like 27.
Bro, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I always look back at, like, different, like this weekend I was listening to Cudi Heavy. I mean, that's, like,
I love
like,
Cudi.
his older stuff. And I just, like, they had, like, pictures of him when he was younger. And I'm like, man, it's just so crazy how, like, Cudi and like Drake and all these people were like the young dudes at some point in time in hip hop, and they were coming up, and now they're like the old heads,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's just nuts
fly.
that you kind of grow up with that,
Yeah, that's true. I like to interview Kanye too.
I'd love to interview Kanye, man.
I will interview him in his hall, whatever he got going on in the hall, the desert, whatever church he got going on. I would like to interview him in there.
It's just crazy how
with the clothes on, okay, with the clothes with the holes in them.
Exactly.
I'll put them on.
It's just crazy how it's so easy for people to. Like, they perceive something wrong, or you say one wrong thing, and they try to discredit everything you've ever done.
Right.
Like, they literally tried to flush him down a toilet as if he hasn't made some of the best hip-hop music ever. And he's not one of the best artists, like,
ever.
ever.
Yeah. Doesn't mean matter to genre. best artist ever.
It's wild. Isn't that wild?
Yeah. Well, you know, because I got upset with him. I know we did an episode last year when he said, like, what did he say? Like, slavery was a choice.
Yeah,
slavery was a choice.
And, you know, a lot of people, I got pissed at that. Like, how was that a choice? I mean, it was a law to be a slave. So, if you don't, I don't know if you read or not, but it was a law, you know, at one point. I mean, it wasn't a choice, but for them to stay, I mean, you can't put in a notice, I don't want to be a slave no more. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 weeks on this.
Yeah,
You know, right.
Try to put in your 2 weeks.
Right, put in your 2 weeks. I don't want to pick cotton no more. I'm good.
Right.
You know, I want to go into something else. Okay, I want to cut trees down.
Something.
You know.
In the kitchen,
you know, but I mean, I don't think he. I just went off on that episode because I just felt like, dang, brother, when you came in here, you was all black empowerment, and now you got the money and you don't know what you're talking about now. So it's like.
Do you feel that it's easy for someone to recover their image and nowadays times where like literally you say one wrong thing and you're just done? Like, do you feel like it's hard to recover your image or is it easy?
No, I think he needs to recover with the right people. Like if he sat down with me or something like that, my intention is not for you to look like a fool. That's how my interviews are based off of. When you come on my show, you feel comfortable. You know, I asked you at first, like, what do you want? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to mention? It's respect, you know, because you work so hard to get here. I'm not gonna work so hard to tear down your career to get likes or views and stuff like that. And I think that's crazy how the entertainment is using us, using black people to get off on their fame. You know what I'm saying? So I just think. Kanye was in the space. I don't think he should have been on TMZ answering them questions because you're not a politician. What are you talking about that for? Just give your thoughts and go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a real one beside you when you're giving these interviews because people will make a fool out of you. Like, so these people, like, go to school that try to make you look like a fool. You know, and they train these people, broadcasters, to sometimes make you look like a fool. So... I mean, he can recover, but do an interview with somebody that look like you, like a Charlemagne, or, you know, somebody that really respects you, respects what you do, you know?
I get what you're saying, and I do agree with what you're saying, because, sometimes, obviously, interviewers are going to try to make you look bad, or like get sound bites, you know what I'm saying, or edit it a certain way, so it sounds like you're saying something that you didn't really say like that. Yeah. I also think it kind of comes down to the fans as well for taking celebrities' opinions so to heart. You know what I'm saying? Because like if some random dude on the street said something like that, you'd be like, all right, whatever. You know, because it's Kanye, you know, it's a huge thing. Yeah. Whether you agree with it or not. And it's not just Kanye. There's so many people that, you know, celebrities that put their opinions out there and then their fans take that as like a law. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But your tongue is powerful.
That is true.
You chose to speak, either if it's musically or whatever. You put in that energy out there.
Exactly. So. But at the same time, you know, everyone can have their own opinion. Like,
of course.
Know, and if I'm not going to treat someone differently because of the opinion they have, if they're just on the street, I'm not going to treat an artist differently because of their opinion because they just happen to have a lot of people listening. But it's up to the people to whether they want to sit there and take that opinion as fact or be like, all right, that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's them. And that's on all types of stuff, whether it's political. Yeah. Because there's a lot of celebrities that talk about politics that have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah. You feel me? And you know, and then what they say gets ran on the news like it's actual, you know, fact and like supported opinion. It's just like, come on, like they have no idea what they're talking about. You feel me? So like I think it's just more so that what you were saying and also I think people just have to kind of do a better job of really figuring out where they want to get their information from. Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? And seeing what is fact and what's just opinion. Yeah. And not taking everyone's opinion so heavy. Yeah. That's just one person's opinion. Yeah. You feel me? That can easily be changed. You don't know Kanye, you know how powerful Kanye is. The way he says things. You see all the people in the arena? In the concert? They not there because Kanye just standing there. They there because he got something to say. They like what he's saying. They like what he's putting out there. And for you to put that information out there, that was kind of hurtful. Like,
your mom was a teacher. She didn't tell you that slavery was not a choice.
But I also think, and we gotta go through a break, and we'll get back to this. I also think his message and what he was trying to say was a little misconstrued.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
And when we get back from the break, I'll explain one quote that he said that I really do mess with to this day. But really quick, guys, a new venue. Yeah,
they pulled me off guard.
They caught me off guard, so I ain't gonna lie to you. So, was that you singing? All right.
Yeah.
Right, I got the vocals. But you got to pay for this feature, okay?
I buy you dinner.
I got some change in my car.
No, I know you got some change. I saw all the quarters you came in with.
Yeah.
For sure. But one thing we want to say before we move on from Kanye is
I love Kanye. I ain't gonna never knock him.
Oh yeah, I love him
too.
But
he need me around him. Like Chris Brown need a me around him. A lot of people need a me around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. But I do think that if one thing that Kanye said a while ago is that we as black people, we are slaves to these brands.
Yeah.
We actually talked about this last week. Actually, I remember a story.
But you gotta wear clothes, so
yeah. But you don't gotta. But you don't gotta spend your whole paycheck on.
On
a belt.
Okay, this shirt, $5.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can easily thrift. I mean, style does not depend on the price. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of celebrities out there that pay. I mean, obviously they're paying ridiculous amounts of money for their clothes.
I'm never.
And they're trash, bro. I mean, the shoes are trash.
I mean, right at the rich Target over
there. Yeah, TJ Maxx. You know what I'm saying? Ross. Get those deals.
Right.
Bro. Like,
Walmart be smacking.
Yeah, of course.
Got some decent clothes. I mean, you just look. You know, like if you really have fashion sense and have an eye for fashion, you can go anywhere and find something and figure out a way to rock it and make it look nice. You don't have to spend hundreds, thousands of dollars just so you think you can look good. And when it doesn't even look good, you feel me? And it's just, you know, how many people walking around with a Gucci belt and some busted 10-year-old Nike Air Forces, you know what I'm saying, dirty white shirt. It's like,
can't breathe.
Bro, your belt looks trash compared to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
It's crazy, but
your reading is not up to that.
Slaves, 100%. You know, I think we are.
Definitely. So, real quick though, back to you, Tiff. Now, what have been some of your setbacks?
My setbacks?
Yeah.
For like the show?
Yeah.
I think the departure from between me and Phil. Mm-hmm. I'm being honest, because it was a shock, you know, a little bit. But I mean, a setback is a comeback. So mm-hmm. I mean, you gotta go through it to go to it. So
how exactly did that affect you? If you could speak on that.
I mean, it affected me hard, you know, because we didn't really have a conversation. You know, it was just like, okay, you leaving the show, okay. Mm-hmm. We didn't have a conversation. Hopefully in the future, because I said that on my first episode when I first came back, doing it by myself. Mm-hmm. You know, hopefully me and him can sit down and have a conversation, a real conversation, and talk about it and see what happened, or because I'm not going to sit here and I think when you go into like a partnership, it should be clear of what you want out of that. As far as like you going to business together or starting the show together, I think that was my fault on my part. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really clear. I just did the show because I wanted to do a show. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a lot of misunderstandings mm-hmm. between us. So maybe one of these days we'll sit down in the future and talk. But I got much love for him. He's a hilarious guy. This is what he's called to do this, mm-hmm. broadcasting. Mm-hmm. He definitely got the gift. Mm-hmm. He's a bad dude. He's funny as hell. I mean, he'll crack you up with quick of a hat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's a very good person. But the misunderstanding and the differences. Maybe one day we can have that conversation. But I wish him the best. I mean, I ain't got nothing but love for him. So. Did his departure change how you deal with other people in terms of relationships? Yes, because I felt people were telling me maybe you should just get another host, and just replace him. But that's somebody I started with. Either he gonna be on the show or nobody gonna be on the show, and that's how I feel. Because I started with him. And I don't feel I want to bring somebody else on and it felt like a do-over. I have to get to know somebody again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hard. Yeah. To start up, because you're so used to. Oh, I'm sorry. You're so used to dealing with somebody for so long. Because we almost did the show for almost 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. Every Wednesday. You know, if it was a holiday, we didn't do the show. But every Wednesday, we had a show. You know, we always had a different guest on the show. So, consistently like that, that's hard to start over new with somebody.
Yeah.
You know? So, I decided, you know what, I'm going to just do this and do on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, not depend on anybody. You know, because you never know how people might feel or their attitudes and stuff like that. So it's easier just to do it by myself as far as the moment. But, you know, I like doing it by myself. It's hard. Yeah. It's definitely hard doing it by yourself because you like, oh, man, you got to carry all this. You got to edit the show. You got to deal with the guests. And,
believe you me.
You know, it's a whole lot. It's a whole job. You know, you got to deal with social media, you know, people. And I'm blessed, you know, the people have been hitting me up so far to come on the show. And that's definitely a blessing. But, yeah, I mean, I knew I had to come back because this was something I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had to come back somehow. So I just did it by myself. So, and it's going well. So people are loving me so far. So
what has having a show taught you?
Having the show taught me?
Yeah.
Not to be afraid to like to approach people. Cause you know I'm like a loner, you know. I don't want to deal with people too much. You know, like leave me alone. You know, it makes me have to be out there to approach people, whoever I want on the show. You know, cause I'm a people person and stuff like that, but I'm like introverted too. So I'm like, I'm kind of shy as well. So it made me get out of my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like bring something else out of me that I was scared to do. So, and that's another thing Phil too, you know, he encouraged me to, you know, don't be scared. Like, this is what you want to do, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to talk. You know, because you do have a voice, do it. You know, so that's one thing he brought out of me. You know, show your gift. This is your gift to do.
What's your end game? You know, like if you could have like an ideal position you'd be in at the end of your career, like what would you want? Like empire wise, you know.
End game, my own network.
That's big.
Yeah, my own network. Yeah, nothing like I ain't trying to be like Oprah and because Oprah.
That's the first I thought of. I'm like,
I ain't trying to be like.
You go, Tim.
I mean, she is the goal as far as money, but but personality. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oprah is a smart woman, but as far as like the people, I want to be more connected with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got $1 billion, but everybody poor where I'm at, where I used to live at.
True.
Ain't nothing for them to do. You know, so I want to be able to uplift my community as far as, you know, starting different things, you know, other activities for the kids. You know, we don't even have a roller rink out here. I used to skate.
We used to back in the day, man.
I used to skate.
I skated at least a decade.
Last time I used to ice skate.
No, that's
back when it was trash. Dang, wow. It's literally the same as roller skating with the blades.
I ain't wearing no cold.
You wear the spandex.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures, bro. Why would you ask me that?
You was nice,
bro.
Yeah, man. I was a kid. No, I never know.
Oh, okay.
I ain't never played no hockey. But
that'd be better than ice skating, man.
I was in like a little leotard. I'll send it to you when I get home.
Oh, okay.
One time I wore a leotard. The other time I wore like a suit. And
okay.
I was a bad looking boy.
I bet you was with the curls,
and I had the shades on.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
I was going crazy, but I couldn't rollerblade to save my life.
Why you couldn't rollerblade?
I don't know if it was years after I stopped ice skating because remember the ice skate rink wasn't in Zion.
Yeah, it was.
But they replaced it with now that's the White Center.
Oh,
and it's the only thing that they do is just hoop there now.
Oh, okay.
When they hoop at that was the ice skating rink.
Oh, okay. I've never been in there in a minute.
Now they're back.
Oh.
Years later though.
Yeah.
Then I went on like a school trip to roller skate.
Oh, okay.
And I was super scared. Like I stood on the edge. Remember that time? It was in middle school. We were roller skating, and like I was sitting on the edge trying to like dance and whatnot because I didn't want to go on the actual floor, trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
But I had the skates on, like I was gonna go in, but I really wasn't trying to go in.
Yeah.
So then when I went and I fell, that's dead.
Yeah. See. Yeah, we don't have nothing for the kids. That's why they acting the fool. These kids,
That's valid though.
Yeah, these kids are acting fool. I mean, we got a bar and grill every corner we turn. Like, Okay, I think we got enough bars and all that.
Stores,
enough liquor stores.
Tobacco
It's something
stores.
what the kids supposed to do.
Yeah.
Go walk the mall for them to. They ain't got no money, so why are you walking the
They
mall?
can't really do that anymore.
Yeah,
The
I
rules
know.
changed the mall.
I know.
Oh yeah, you need if you're under a certain age, you need an adult with you. At that
Oh, for real?
time.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean,
back when we were kids, that's different.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was walking around the mall
All the time.
as a young one for no reason.
But you was only there for a little bit, and then you go out to do something else.
Nah,
but now
we used to be there all day.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
you get. I mean, because I guess it was fun at the time, you know. But like,
yeah, that's true.
I'm looking at it now and I see kids and they just walk back and forth. And that's what we used to do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk back and forth. I don't
Stop
know
by the
what's so
food
fun
court.
about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Scrounge some change.
It's the mall, though, so it's
Yeah.
like, we at the mall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like to kick it.
Try to get
do
dressed
nothing.
up. You might see
To do nothing. I never did that. I thought that was stupid. I think I'm above my time, but I ain't going no more. I'll pick up a fit. I'm dipping. I'm not for the walk no mall with y'all.
I feel you.
Why?
I gotta go there later. Now it's like in and out. How much money am I gonna spend?
Yeah,
How much money
yeah.
do I got?
That's adulthood. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta check your bank account before you swipe.
Adulthood for the birds,
You know?
though. To tell you the truth.
It is. I hate it.
Yeah.
And you know, these kids don't know. I'm like, man, appreciate these years. That's what I tell my nephews.
Mm-hmm.
My younger nephews, like, appreciate these years. Because y'all gonna be 18, 19, 25 before y'all know it. So.
How have you changed from when you were 18, 19 up until now?
I think I'm more mature.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. Mature. More mature. More fearless. Yeah. Going after my goal, not worrying about he say, she say, of what they gonna say about me, or if I do this, you know. I'm making my own decisions what I want to go after, so, and not caring about other people's opinion. I think that's how much I've grown, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just looking young as ever, but I ain't gonna throw that out there, but.
I hear you, I understand.
Nah, yeah.
It's just that growth can be a really painful process.
Yeah, it is. Because, you know, I was, like, depressed when I was younger. You know, I wasn't really happy with myself because, you know, I couldn't really be myself. Meaning, you know, I'm a homosexual, so I had to hide that for most of my years. I didn't come out till I was, like, close to 30. So it felt when I came out, you know, it was a big weight lifted off my shoulder. You know, because I was depressed because I couldn't tell my family this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard for me to tell them that, you know, but it felt like a big weight off my shoulders. Like, man, I could be me. I can do whatever now.
Yeah.
I got the wings now. So not because of my sexuality, but it's just, I can really be myself. I don't have to hide, put this mask on for all these people, you know. But yeah, I mean, I've grown a lot. You know, I mature a lot. I'm more understanding more than anything. You know, because I used to be like, I'm kind of working on that. I mean, I've grown a lot, but I'll cut you off in a minute. If you piss me off today, I won't talk to you without giving you a reason.
Really?
I used to do that a lot.
Be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But, you know, I express what the reason is. And if you're not going to fix that, then we don't have a problem.
But as long as you express it, you telling me the issue.
Yeah, telling me the issue.
Versus me saying, dang Tiff, I don't like your jacket, and you just got up and walked out.
Right.
And then tell me why you got up and walked out.
Yeah.
And then we can speak for like the next 8 years. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that a lot, you know, so maturity, it comes with it, you know. It takes a lot. So, yeah, one of the things, maturity. I was very immature back then.
Who's not though?
Yeah,
you know
yeah. But some people my age I graduated with still the same. Like,
that's true.
That is
like,
You
still out here? You still doing that? Like, you haven't grown at all.
Straight
like,
up.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to do? Because we all getting older. We only got one opportunity. That's it. It's a wrap.
Straight up, I believe you.
Yeah. So
now, out of all your growth, which part of your growth are you the most proud of? Whether it be as a show host, as a person, as whatever. What growth are you the most proud of? Like, I did this.
Proud of? Just continuing the show by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was out here, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to do this on my own. I'm gonna find a guest on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to pay for this on my own. I'm gonna have to, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, continuing. Because I'm gonna admit, I was always used to quitting all the time.
Me too. Yeah.
Quitting before I even get ahead. So one of my problems was quitting a lot. You know, but I got the power now. Like, I ain't gonna quit nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna make something out of this. Sure. Y'all gonna see. You know, so
that's
yeah, not quitting. Not quitting.
What's something you quit that you wish you wouldn't have quit? Looking back at it.
I wish I wouldn't quit school on and off. I wish I would have kept going.
High school, college?
College. Yeah, I graduated high school. College, I wish I would just go ahead, did the 4 years after I got to high school and been done. You know, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm kind of happy I ain't done. That baby is a lot.
Because like
people my age still paying for things.
That, I mean, you don't even need a college degree to truly be successful anymore.
Yeah, right.
Everyone thinks successful is, oh, I got this $1 million house, I got this nice car, I can go on vacation 5 times a year. Like, it's not that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some people, success is different to everybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's relative, but it's not always that bar for everybody.
Oh yeah, of course. But you know, I just felt like a little bit away because my niece, she's the first one in our family to graduate from college, and that was supposed to be me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can, you know, I love her. You know, it wasn't no hate or nothing. It was like, dang, I wish I would have finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my mom's kids would have finished. You know, because she didn't finish high school. You know, but I wish I would have did that for her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you get what I mean? Like, you know, she did something. But I mean, she got good. 3 of her kids, good kids. All 3 of us was good kids or whatever. But, you know, her goal for us was to finish college. At least get that. If you don't do what you want to do in the corporate world, at least you have it if you do want to do that. You know, whatever you're going after. So, I wish I would have did that. But, I mean, it's not too late. I'm still in school. I've been in school for over a decade, so... but I ain't gonna have much debt though.
That's true.
So I pay cash for school, so I ain't gonna have much debt as most of y'all. So, but I get it done. You know, she'll know I get it done. So right. 2 more years, 3 more years, I'll be done. So.
What was your family's reaction when you told them you wanted a show and that you were gonna do it for free?
I didn't. That's the thing, like, I don't share much with my family and friends until I do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, family and friends, they happy for you, but not really. I mean, not to hate or nothing, but they be like, oh, okay, well whatever. You know, do what you do. You know, until you make it big or something, they like, yeah, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? No, but my friends, they're very supportive. I love them both, but I just don't tell people what I'm about to do because I don't want that negative reaction for me. You know, I want you to see it. Why it's happening. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I don't share much. I didn't even tell I told a lot of people that I was going to have an interview today, but you know, I didn't really tell my family because I'm like, I don't want y'all hating. You know what I'm saying? Because family behave sometimes. They do sometimes. I love my family, but family be like, sometimes they don't care. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, do what you do. They just not excited as you are for your dreams. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I love them. They love me. They push me. You know what I'm saying? So, I love them all. So, yeah. But I just, you know, I do it before I share. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying. So yeah.
Do you have anybody in your corner that's like a team? So, like, for example, he's in my corner, I'm in his corner. Any ideas we have, we'll be like, yo, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Do you have anybody like that in your life?
Well, that's kind of hard. My boy, I'll say my boy said, you know, he's the one that I go to bounce off all ideas. But really, I just sit down and evaluate and see if this works or not work. You know, yeah, I don't really discuss with other people because some people can discourage you before you even do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
You know, so I try not to share too much But if people give me ideas, you know, if we chilling or whatever, you know, I'll take for your advice.
Right.
But, yeah, if it works, I mean, I'll try it out. Mm-hmm. I don't, you know, like discourage anybody for giving me ideas, but I try it out before I tell anybody in that. But Sad, you know, he's the one that give me ideas because that's my boy. He's one of the people that pushed me to come back too. You know, to come back to continue the show. You know, mm-hmm. So he's always positive. He don't say nothing bad, nothing.
That's what you need.
Nothing. He's like I tell him like you're a walking angel. Okay, you don't say nothing bad. The album could be terrible. 99 people could say the album be terrible. He would be like, well, it was good. You know, I liked it. You know, I like this. There was a song or two I like it.
The beat okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's like those guys. You know I do candy bar. This candy bar trash. Oh, it tastes pretty good. You know, it tastes good.
But but he's not too much of a yes man though.
No. No, he'll set me straight. You know, if I, you know, my personal life or something like that. But yeah, no, he's not no yes man. But he's always positive. You know, I think you always need that friend that's always positive in your life. You know, that speak over your life positively. You know, that see something for you that you don't see. Mm-hmm. And we don't have a lot of people like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, he's one of the people that's in my corner that pushing me. So, shout out to my boy Sid.
Shout out to Sid.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people who have somebody in their corner. Shout out to that one friend who pushes your dreams.
Yeah, right. You know?
I see the guy at the gym all the time.
Oh, okay.
Who we gotta fight?
I thought something crazy happened. I was like, oh, goodness gracious. You gotta put the blinds down.
Right.
So, what is your favorite part of the process of your show? You're editing your videos, you're contacting your host, you're developing your questions, all the stuff that you do. Because trust me, I know.
It's a lot.
Trust me, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite part of that entire process?
I think the interview part, mostly for me. The editing is fun too. It's a lot.
It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
I hate it so
me
much.
too, but it's a lot. It's fun a little bit because I want to get in doing films and writing scripts and stuff. So I'm in the process of doing that. But the favorite part is just meeting different people. You know, just giving them a voice and talk. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes I don't even get through all my questions because they want to get all they want to get all that out. And I feel them. You know, they don't have a platform sometimes. Maybe their friend ain't listening. So I'm gonna be your friend for an hour or some change. You know what I'm saying? So so get it out. You know, it's like therapy when they come on my show. You know, because they don't really get to discuss what they doing, their job. So that's what I use it for. I'm always willing to listen and be helpful to that person. You know, get the word out or whatever they're doing positively. You know, positive.
What turns you into such a good listener?
Well, my mom, you know, she beat me a lot as a child, so.
I was gonna laugh, and I waited on you to laugh first. I was about to crack up, and I was like, "I'm waiting on it."
My mom light skin, so there's no bubbles right there, boy.
That was a U-turn. That was a U-turn.
No, just. Be a good listener.
Yeah, you play too much, bro. I really thought it got serious, and I had to hold back my laugh because I always crack up jokes about like so what behave. I'm like, yeah, y'all beat your kids, and then like, I'm about to get canceled.
And then the kid that actually got beat is like, yeah, so as a kid,
right.
And you're like, I'm so sorry.
Be like, yeah,
I'm just kidding. I don't abuse, but
don't
mom,
sorry, discipline your kids.
Yeah, my mom.
But you just in your face.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that on camera. You were like you were like, so yeah, my mom used to beat me, and I was gonna be like.
I was about to excuse myself.
I was like, right. I was like, dang.
Yeah, my mom didn't play with us. You know, she didn't play. You know, I had one story that, you know, in high school, you know, when you turn 16, you get your license, you get your car. You know, my pops, he laid back. You know, he let us do whatever.
Yeah.
But my mom, she didn't play. When she come home, everybody straighten up. You know, but she disciplined us a lot. Right. She did. So she did discipline us a lot. So she made me a good listener because if you didn't listen, you would get slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I was trying to be tough and, you know, doing what I want to do because I got a car and license. What's wrong?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, but You messing with me?
I'm
Your face.
I'm so dumb.
I'm so confused.
Oh my god! But
go finish, please finish.
Yeah, I was trying to hang out, doing what you want to do as a teenager, and she smacked me in front of my friends.
Oh wow!
So,
damn, I've been there.
Yeah, my friends at this day, they'd be like, "How Miss Cowbell? How she doing?" Most of them, my mom, my mom ain't play. My mom from Chicago, so she'll box you and your friends. Yeah. She didn't care.
You're right.
She swear out with you and your friend, and your mama if she wanted something too. But she didn't play with us, so she made me a good listener. Cause you better listen.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna do something to you to make you listen. So that made me, be a listener, a good listener to other people. She trained me to listen and hear other people.
I know that mom thing real well. My mom did not care. He was over anybody. My mom used to fire on me on a regular.
Yeah.
And sometimes it wasn't even hands. It was verbal stuff.
Yeah. But I ain't get the verbal tonight.
No, not verbal abuse. Good Lord.
Yeah.
But like just
You mix, ain't you?
Yeah.
You mix?
No.
Oh.
I'm mixed.
Oh, you mix. Right. I knew one of y'all was. Okay.
He's full black.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I'm mixed.
Y'all do. Y'all trying to look alike a little bit.
You think so?
Hanging out too much.
I look like every light skin.
I was at Complex Con and I was talking on my show to some people and I was like, yeah, it's my co-host. He looks like Lionel Richie, but yeah, that's my guy.
I get Lionel Richie. I've gotten Chance the Rapper. I've gotten Childish Gambino. Which I'm like, no.
Nah, what?
Oh,
I don't know, bro.
that.
People, bro.
Childish Gambino.
It's weird.
Not
even a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, just because I'm black, come on.
Right. They think they all. We all look alike.
That's
so that's fine. That's fine. It's cool.
That was so stupid. That's crazy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now, before we go into our next break, how do you think your childhood has played into you as an adult now? Like, what are some things you really took from your childhood? You talked about being a good listener. What's some other stuff you really took from your childhood that still sticks to you now?
I'm a comedian in my family. I make them laugh. I make them laugh. Yeah, I'm a comedian in my family, so they laugh hard. That's how I make everybody feel good when we have family. I like be around my family, so I'm the main one. Like, ask my sister and the kids come over or whatever. I'm like my aunts and all them. But I just like making them laugh. Leave here. Leave me. Leave me. In a good mood. Yeah. You might come over in a bad mood, but when you leave me, you gonna be in a good mood. Cause I'm gonna crack you up. Cause I do silly stuff, say silly things. So that's a lot of stuff that from childhood. I was a goofy kid, so I made them laugh. So and I still do.
Sometimes it's hard being goofy because then people don't take you serious. Yeah. And that is very frustrating.
I think I show a little bit of both.
You gotta have a balance.
Yeah. I don't show that all day long. But I mean, if I'm something serious, I do get serious about it. But you gotta have a little bit of both. You can't be serious all the time because seriousness ages you. Yeah. So you gotta laugh. That's 3 principles I go by, and I ask y'all that. I was like, who you love, who makes you laugh, who you learn from, because them are the 3 principles you deal with on a daily basis. So I try to live by that. I try to make people laugh, make people feel good when they leave me, so. That's
100%, guys. Yeah. You're listening to Tiff on ISD here at 101.5 WOCB. We're going to take another break. I'll get that letter started right away. Tiff, man, you've been a blast. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you asking me.
No problem. We're going to get your opinion on some stuff, though.
Okay.
All right, so check it out. We actually had this conversation prior to this going on. I'm going to get your opinion this time, bro.
Okay.
What do you feel about the topic of everyone saying, free my boy, free this and free that? A good example of that would be Tay K. Everyone's saying, free Tay K, free him, free this, but dude committed double murder. And
leave him in there.
Thank you. What do you feel about that?
I understand it as a way to support, the individual, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if it's more like a personal thing, like if a friend went there, and I'm gonna show support. But if it's when it comes to like celebrities going to prison, for just doing horrible things, I think a lot of people just say free so and so just to say it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't care. Like everybody knows what Tay K did, for example, but nobody really because it didn't affect them.
That boy eating good. I don't know what he eating in jail. But
yeah, right. But either way, like if it was their family that was affected, I guarantee they wouldn't be saying that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But because they just it doesn't affect them at all, it doesn't really matter at all to them. They're gonna say it because they like the music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's hip hop in general. Though a lot of people don't really care about the artists. Instead, artists more so just want to hear the songs, what they're talking about, so they can get lit and then go home. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah, I think a lot of it's kind of just stupid because clearly these people are committing like horrible crimes. Yeah. You know, unless it's unjust, then you know, like when Meek was in there, when everyone was saying free Meek, like that made sense. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Or free ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? That these things make sense.
Keep that ASAP Rocky.
But you know what? Why?
Because of what he said last year.
Yeah.
But okay.
Come on.
But I hear you. But at the same time.
What you hear?
No, I know. I hear what you're saying.
Right.
I hear what you're saying because you're upset about
the
statements. I am too. No, we are. No, you about to get these bars.
Right, no, you not.
So check it out, right? I get it what you're saying. I get why you feel that way.
No, it's fine.
But in his shoes, I hope a lot of us would do the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He did the right thing. Dude was walking around. Dude was best, kept harassing him, kept messing with a girl. He warned dude plenty times. And after that, there's nothing else you can do from that point.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, obviously, his statement, what he said was kind of bogus back then. But I definitely think he should be free.
Yeah, I don't wish him in jail, nothing like that. But I don't say free anybody because I don't know your case. I mean, I'm not hanging with people that go to jail on the regular. So I'm not gonna say free whoever. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna put myself in a situation or around somebody that go to jail like that. You know what I'm saying? So free, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You will never hear me say free whoever. I know a few people. I have a cousin that's serving 25 years to life. But I'm not gonna say free whoever. You know, I write him letters and stuff and stuff like that. You know, I pray for him. But I'm not gonna speak on your situation, but I'm not gonna say free either. You know, because you had the same. We grew up around the same area, went to the same schools. We had the same opportunities. I decided to go left. You decided to go right. Right. And we went our separate ways before you went to jail, but you had a good opportunity just as I did. You know, so the stuff that you was trying to do, I mean, I wasn't with it. So I'm not going to say free anything, but I'll pray for you and lift you up in prayer, you know, stuff like that.
And I agree with you 100% on a personal level because you know that person, so like you know the situation. Yeah. You know.
I really don't, but I'm not gonna say that because I'm just not. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go with everybody else saying. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got much love for you. Ain't gonna be no animosity against you, but I'm gonna do my thing over here because you're not gonna put me in a situation I can't get myself out of.
I was speaking more so just from like when it comes to celebrity.
Oh yeah.
That go to jail for whatever they're doing, and people just because of their fan of whatever celebrity, you know, they're like, oh, free so and so. I don't care what they did. It's like you really don't care what they did. You don't care because it doesn't affect you. Right. I guarantee if you were even the slightest bit affected, you'd be like, no, keep them in there. Keep them in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just most people don't care about the artist or what's better for them or what's good for them. They just want music. You know, it's just
something to benefit them.
They just want something from them. They don't really care about the artist. You feel me? And they don't care what they've done. Yeah, that's what I think.
And I don't understand like people going back and forth to jail. And I watch like my major is criminal justice. And one of my classes I had to visit a jail and the way they're living and the stuff they give you, the food they give you. Why would you want to be in there? Why do you keep going back and forth?
Not fun.
It's, you know.
Yeah. Why do you keep going back and forth? One time. Yeah. It's good for me.
I hear you.
But people.
I mean,
No, but the first lesson would be like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that no more. Let me change. Y'all doing that over there. Let me move over here. Yeah. But that back and forth, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. And you expect and another thing, you expect your family to put money on books, invest in these jails because you want to do stupid stuff because you too lazy to do something right. You know what I'm saying? I understand some people are like in a position they think that they don't have no outlet. I don't know how I live. I don't know how it is to live on the south side of Chicago and stuff like that. You know, somebody from the south side of Chicago in my background is going to look at me different. You know what I'm saying? Because their background is different. You know, but looking in, like, you can get out of this stuff. You can get out of that. That's not the only outlet, I think.
it's a lot of. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you really, really, really wanted to, you could better yourself.
Yeah.
I do know from what I've read and been told and heard, it's not just easy. Like you can't just get out of prison and go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like that. I mean, the way it's set up is they want people coming back.
Oh yeah,
you know
it's a business.
So you have to fight basically the system.
Yeah.
So you don't get brought back into that life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't. Some people do enjoy going to prison. Like some people enjoy that life.
Yeah, well,
you know
that's their only living.
And
like
exactly.
I'm about to do some errands, so I have some place to live.
Right. So some people go in there,
food and stuff
like
that.
Yeah, they get dental, like they get taken care of.
Yeah.
So I can imagine if you're homeless, you don't got nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like well, at least I can commit a small crime. I'll have a roof over my head. I'll have food 3 times a day. I'll be able to take a shower. I'll be able to get medical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could argue that's better than being on the street.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm sure that you could argue that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for the people that do choose to go back and actually do have ways to get out, but they choose to continue selling drugs or live the life they were living before, then that's on them 100%. And you gotta face the consequences. But I definitely do feel for the people that do want to better themselves.
Yeah, they don't have no way.
But it's just so hard to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I said you need to Kanye. I don't know what he's doing, but you should invest in those cities. Them kids ain't got.
Well, I know Kim Kardashian is helping.
She going crazy.
She's getting people out.
Really
so that's
amazing
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
So that's really dope. That's happening. I hear what you're saying though.
Yeah. You should definitely give back. You sell them easy. You should give half of the profits to Southside Chicago, so those kids can have an opportunity to do something better. But the ones that don't really have a choice. I mean, I feel sorry for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't have an outlet. They don't have an outlet to be themselves. Mm-hmm. Only outlet for them is shooting somebody or selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So. And
it's sad. And I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
A point you made, Pierce. Now, I believe you said some people want to re-enter because they'll be homeless. Yeah. But I know sometimes, though, with a lot of these dudes or women who grew up in the street life, who all they know is violence, guns, drugs, prostitution, whatever. That's home for them.
That's
what
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That already do the same thing that they do. Some people are more comfortable in prison and in jail than they ever would be here in society.
Yeah.
And that's just a crazy mindset to have, to be in such that negative. To what's perceived to us as unhealthy and negative. But to them, that could be their entire world. Yeah. Which is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on what you grow up in, what you're used to. If all of your friends, if you were in there for 10 years, you know what I'm saying, and you have friends, and that's almost like your family at that point, you're at home, and then you get out, and you just missed 10 years of progress. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't know what's going on, the technology is different, all that stuff, it's hard to get a job, so it's all right, well, I need money. I need money right away. I do know I can get into that. I know I can hit up and get that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I don't get caught. And if I do, at least I know who I'm going back in with. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how if you grow up in that, then it doesn't seem as bad. Yeah. But to us, it's that's horrible. Who wants to go to prison? But to them, it's I've been here 5 times already. Blah, 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 that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out and, I'll do my time, get out, and I'll get back on the streets. And it's just that's crazy that's how you think, but, I can't really blame you for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the environment you grew up in. You feel me? So, my game at you with the surroundings.
Yeah, and the people that do get out, how are they supposed to adapt to the new world? That's going to be hard.
Yeah. In terms of reintegrating into society, I definitely think there could be a lot more programs. Yeah. There could be a lot more prominent to help felons. I know there's a list of jobs specifically that are felon friendly, but I definitely think it's harder.
Yeah, they're not going to work at Chick-fil-A. You can't pay around no Chick-fil-A.
They so nice at Chick-fil-A.
I think the American prison system is horrible anyway. Yeah. You shouldn't have for-profit prisons, private prisons, and stuff like that. That's just ridiculous, But I think what America needs to do, will they ever do it? I have no idea. They need to take a page from I think it's Sweden or something like that.
But they actually rehabilitate.
They rehabilitate
prison.
Yeah. If you were to see the prisons, it doesn't even look like a jail.
It's
or
like college.
Literally, they have their own rooms. They have jobs.
They have a show on Netflix.
Yeah. There's a whole thing, and it's I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh man, like that wouldn't even be too bad. Like obviously you're in prison still, so like there's certain freedoms that are taken away from you, but they don't treat you like dirt. They treat you like a human being. They understand people make mistakes, and they're gonna try to make you a better person. So when you do get out, you can actually contribute. Yeah. Instead of here, where they try to, they
look
treat
like
you like
animals.
you're not even a human being. So when you get out, you're angry. Yeah. What do you do when you're angry? You know what I'm saying? You start doing stupid stuff. You may want to retaliate and stuff like that. So then they're just kind of, it's almost like they're grooming you to be like, okay, yeah, come back. We want you to come back here.
Cycle.
It's a business.
Yeah,
it's definitely a business.
The re-entry rates for African American men are through the roof.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to change the amount of people going to prison until we change
the fact that
we get money. Like the state gets money, or like the people get money for having more prisoners. You know what I'm saying? So like you can get arrested for some bogus stuff, where you can just get stuff planted on you just so they
they meet the quota for that month.
Exactly.
Like that.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
I think we just need to change our household and how we treat our boys. I had 2 lawyers that was on the show last week, and I just expressed to them, I have nephews, and my oldest nephew, he's going to be a cop, police officer.
Rough job.
But
that's a brave kid.
Yeah, and my sister did a great job raising them. You know what I'm saying? Like grooming them, loving them. But when she wasn't around, if she worked or something, I kept them and just told them, because the boys, they're harder on boys than black families.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for y'all to to express yourselves, to be yourselves. And everything, they just look at the girls. Don't come home pregnant. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They focus on the girls so they won't get pregnant. That's the whole conversation all through their life. But the boys, you're supposed to be tough. They're aggressive. Even the mama's aggressive on the boys sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that I just told my nephews, I was like, I always told my nephew Lorraine, shout out to him, I love him. I hugged him. You could do this. Don't let nobody tell you different. And his little brother, Mylan, he's in high school. And I told him, he's dark skinned like me. And, I tell him all the time, you handsome. You dress fly today, boy. You fly. You know what I'm saying? You smart. You smart. I was like, you going to Harvard. Okay, or Howard or whoever, you get in the full scholarship somewhere. I speak that language to them to build them up. Give them confidence, because our boys don't have that confidence. That's why they get into trouble. Because if they don't feel that love at home, they're gonna feel it out in the street. So I told my nephew, you going to college or you going to the military? You going one of the two, but you're not gonna be hanging around here. So, I was always push positivity for them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important. Boys should be hugged too. Kissed on and stuff like that. Consoled, because y'all ain't strong all the time. Y'all might be physically strong, but y'all ain't strong mentally. So I think that's very important. To me, I think we can change that.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want any?
My sister's kids and my brother's kid changed my mind back and forth. Because they bad. I can't. It's a lot. I got a new nephew, Carson, and he's a lot. But he's cute as ever. But it's a lot being a parent. It's a lot of responsibility. And I saw my sister, her being a single mother of 5, and it's a lot. It's a lot. You really have to do a lot. So I take my hats off to all these parents, because it's easy getting out and getting yourself ready and go. But you got to get these little kids, they running here, you got them dressed, so they undress, and the other one over here hanging on the banister. One running around the house. It's a lot. Mothers have a lot of, they got 4 or 5 jobs. A lot. So
I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for my mom.
Yeah, I know.
I look back, I'm like, wow, I was like,
Yeah, I know. I was too. I was a little devil myself.
Definitely, but so, what you said about black men, it makes a lot of sense. Because there's always this notion that we can't show any emotion, we can't express yourselves. But then when you do express yourself, why are you so emotional? Everybody look at you like you crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
it's all that balled up, and they don't realize like all that stuff that you put into them when they're younger, all that balls up while they're getting older.
Yeah.
And all they need is that one time to react. It's gonna be real bad. It's not because they have a problem with you. It's because they mad at the situation they was in.
Yeah.
The love they didn't receive. They mad at the parents because you didn't give me love. So, I'm finna find this love in the street. Either it's from a partner or your homeboys or whatever. But yeah, they just we need to give a lot of support to the black boys. And I don't think we do.
What else do you think is holding back the black community?
To be able to express yourself. I don't think you can. A lot of people don't. Our community, we don't get a chance to express ourselves. Oh, it's not?
No, you gotta speak into it.
Oh, I did. I thought it was
you gotta tilt it up.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
No, like face it, how it's facing me.
So
not like this.
Oh, like this. Oh, my bad. They got some real expensive microphones. I don't know how to work this.
Oh, yeah, they're nice.
No, it's funny.
I can afford it.
Yeah, I know. Look.
I like my job, so let's not break it.
No, I'm not trying to. This is my first time.
You can tighten it. Is it falling?
It's a little bit.
Here, you go ahead. I got you. Keep talking.
No, I got it right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, just to be able to express yourself at home. I think we don't get a chance to. Your parents want you to be how they want you to be. They know other exceptions.
Now,
you can't express yourself. I think we don't do.
What was your experience like coming out as gay and being in the black community?
It was hard for my family. I was just worried about what my parents would think. It was acceptable for my friends. They already knew. They were just waiting for me to say it. But as far as the black community, I don't think people don't support me, my lifestyle, which is fine. I'm not knocking. Don't worry about what I'm doing. you know what I'm saying.
Stay out my business.
Yeah, just stay out my business. I'm not worried about what you're doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. But don't gay bash me and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you don't see my sexuality. You see my appearance. You see blackness. Okay, you see a real one in front of you. Who I'm talking to or who I'm dealing with is none of your business. So why is that your problem? You know what I'm saying? So I get some support, and then a lot of it I don't. But it's okay. Like I don't care either way, because my circle, they cool with it. So I can be me now. Yeah. So that's it for that one.
No, I mean, I understand though, because one of my closest friends is gay. Big shout out to Devonn and he kind of dealt with a lot of the same things, where it wouldn't be his family would accept him, or they would say different things, and it was just hard for him to really deal with it. But I think that when someone is oppressed and someone is really treated that badly, when they actually do get to spread their wings, they spread them. And they really do their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like from oppression comes inspiration. A lot of our best rappers came from really bad situations because they have the inspiration to it because they came from these crappy situations. Like athletes, like LeBron's a great example. One mom, I forget how many siblings he has. He has a few siblings. It's a lot. He's like 3 or 4 siblings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
So like, oppression really breeds creativity.
Of course.
Great life. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't want my sexuality to be the front of me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it honestly doesn't matter.
Who doesn't matter? Like,
it really does not matter at all.
That's not the first thing you talking to some. I just say Michael B. Jordan. That's not, the conversation. We're talking about what movie you're in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not talking about what chick you dealing with right now. But yes, do I want to speak for that black girl that's afraid to come out to their family because they're scared of what their family might do? Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for the positive aspect. But my sexuality is not all of me.
100%.
It's just a part of me.
Not your personality.
It's just a part of me.
Yeah.
So I'm not no different. And I'm not flamboyant about it. If I'm dating somebody, you would probably never know until it gets serious. You know what I'm saying? So I don't bring different women around me every time you see me. Most of the time you see my homies. Even though they want me to bring somebody around. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm around my homies, you know what I'm saying? Because dating is hard. especially it being homosexual. It's harder. So it's like a lot of stuff like you got to deal with. Like
I feel bad for my gay friends because you guys are targets.
Oh yeah.
And people love to target you. So like so like when I say, oh, I'm gonna meet up with such and such, I'm like, yo, why don't you shoot me a location real quick?
Yeah.
Because if some of you were to go,
they don't want no smoke.
And hopefully nobody does.
Yeah. But, no smoke. But I never been in a position like. I thank God.
And I knock on wood. I hope you never are.
Yeah.
But that's a real thing out here. People are actually targeting people for their sexuality.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just and the thing is, I was like, I don't talk about it. Like if I have a situation going on, I mean, I talk to my friends about it, but it's not an all day conversation. Like, I'm gay, you know. But if you be disrespectful and stuff like that, I'm about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to check you because you being disrespectful, you know, because. Don't mean because I'm gay, I'm any different from anybody else. Mm-hmm. You know, give me the same respect. 100%. You know, because that's the last thing you probably know if you met me. That's the last conversation we'll talk about.
Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, in the black community, they need to embrace us more. You know, it's okay. If you feel like it's wrong, it's fine. My parents don't like it. That's fine. I will never bring a woman over here. You know, be respectful. I am respectful about it. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. But just know, when you come in my world, you gonna see it.
Right. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, I'm not, like, gay pride and all that stuff. I don't go to parades or nothing like that. My friends wanted to go, but, you know, I'm just cool with it. This is who I am. I'm fine.
Right.
All right, let's go get something to eat. I'm done with it, you know. But, yeah, I don't wear a cape or anything. But, yeah. So,
that'd be a little weird. I can't lie. That'd be a little weird.
But some people do. They wear red every day. Rainbows every day.
So, what do you think your biggest flaw is?
My mouth sometimes.
It makes sense. This is what we do. We talk.
Yeah. My mouth sometimes. Yeah. I'm trying to learn that now. Because I'll be quick to call you out on something. But now I'm like training myself. Because that's what I was used to around. Like, okay, I'm about to call you out on something real quick. You piss me off. I'm about to snap. But just my mouth, you know, being able to control that. I think that's maturity, you know, being more mature.
Tell us about a situation that you can speak on air that where your mouth got you in trouble.
My mouth got me in trouble.
That you can say on air.
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of nothing offhand. I don't know. Maybe.
That was good.
I'm trying.
That was a note right there. That was good. I'm telling you,
I'll be snapping in the car. I need.
You catch it. You tell me what song you want. I'll play the instrumental.
Nah. You gotta pay me for this.
I'm dead serious.
Nah. You ain't getting no instrumental.
I got the instrumentals. I need the voice.
Too.
No.
Yeah, I'll hit the back.
Y'all look like y'all R&B singers. You know they making the band back.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, y'all should go for it. Y'all look like it.
If I could sing, man.
If I could sing, bro, I'd be a whole different. I ain't gonna lie. If I could sing, it go straight to my head.
I know.
I'd probably one of those guys be like trying to talk to a girl. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Can I get an extra cookie?
I like Chris Brown.
You know
what I'm saying?
Excuse me, miss.
Right. I know you would.
I'd have been in school acting real crazy. All the dudes that hated me because I've been all up on them women.
I know.
Straight up.
You've been, them glasses been broke all the time.
I probably wouldn't even wear them. I try to keep up an image because I'm a singer. And I was a big Chris Brown fan as a kid. Like, that was the first person I saw where I was like, yo.
You got
that, and he looks like me. I'm like, yo, he looks just like me.
He do. I see it.
Yeah, but at the time when Yo came out, we were like, middle school?
I see it.
He had no hair. No, like he had like a ball fade like me, no facial hair. And I'm just like, yo, he looks like me. And he's singing, he danced. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
You look like a DeBarge now, okay? I love. Shout out to Chris. I love Chris. No, what was the question again? What was the story that get me in trouble? I don't know.
That you can speak on air. Because we all got something we can't speak on air.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. I never got to that point that maybe I don't know. Yeah, I can't think offhand.
Oh, you a good one.
Yeah.
Oof, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like bought the box, you know, or nothing, but it never came to that point. Yeah. I never got to that point that I need the box. I almost got jumped, but that didn't work out too good for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nice. But we can skip that.
Right. Hey, good job. Stay up.
All right.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, you know, life is a crazy journey. And one thing I've learned, though, is that, like, the way I look at it with lessons and mistakes, it's either you learn a lesson when someone tells you, or you're going to learn it the hard way when that lesson pops up back in your face.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be more sensitive when I'm talking to somebody. Because, you know, me, I got my mama in me. I ain't going to lie. You know, and my dad in me. So, I can snap if you bring me there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I try to be careful what I say, you know, because I'm trying to get my career up. And I don't want to be like a hothead out here snapping on people because off of something little. You know what I'm saying? So,
straight up,
you know, I wanted to control my mouth. And I'm 30-something. I ain't trying to be out here arguing with y'all. You know, I'm trying to get money with you.
That's good, though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get money with you. So, trying to be where Lena White at or higher. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, we'll take our last break, and when we get back, we'll finish our interview with Tiff. Thank you so much.
It belongs to us and us alone.
You listen to ISD with Devonn
and Pierce.
And we got our special guest of the day,
Tiff.
Alrighty, Tiff.
They adopt me, y'all, so I'm on the show now.
I don't know what's the line, actually. I'm surprised.
No.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if you guys see a third, I was going to say a third wheel, but that doesn't work.
Third wheel.
A third edition. What's something that's 3 that's complete?
Triangle?
There you go.
The trio?
To the
trio?
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
To the trio.
Alright.
What's 3 things that's complete? Like, I don't know.
Alright, so if you had a topic you want to bring to the table?
Not offhand, but I did read the Nipsey Hussle transcript. That thing is crazy. You read it?
No, I did not. I didn't know a transcript came out. What do you mean transcript?
The play-by-play what happened.
Oh, no. No, I remember the video and everything, but I don't remember the actual play-by-play description of what came out.
Yeah, some people has testified. Give their testimony of what happened. It's tough, man. Like, dang.
Yeah.
To be able to be free like that and then get got like that.
It still don't feel real.
It don't. It don't. And it's crazy. It's unfortunate.
It is.
That happened.
Do you feel like we give people their flowers after they pass away? Like we give the people their flowers way too late? Their credit?
I don't think it's way too late. I don't get that. Because I want you to remember me when I'm gone. My family.
True that. That's true. Yeah.
So.
That's 100%.
Yeah, even if they here or not.
But do you feel like...
Your soul don't never die.
But do you also feel like it'd be better to give these people their props while they're still here? Be able to tell them to their face. Yeah. You know?
I think the right people told him that he was great with what he was doing. From the people he's supposed to hear from. But, yeah, honor me after I'm gone, yeah, honor me. Like Tupac. He's been gone for 25 years. Almost. So, and people still talking about him. So, that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
So, he wanted the marathon to keep going. So, he wanted his legacy to be everlasting. It sucked that he wasn't here he's not here no more, but he should be able, give them why they flowers, why they here, why they not here. And I don't get that concept. I want you to remember me while I'm gone. You know? If you want to brag about me, that's fine. You can tell your stories of me or whatever in a positive way, but yeah, honor me while I'm gone too.
It's just a crazy concept to accomplish things. Like obviously we remember the dead in our lives, obviously. But it's crazy to have like a concept that you've done something so great while you were here. People's like millions of people you don't even know honor you after you die. Yeah. Like, people that you don't even have no chance of ever meeting ever in this planet, and they still talk about you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if I die, I expect my parents to talk about me. Those are my parents. But a complete stranger, it's like, yo, that guy Devonn, you know, yada yada yada, radio show and everything. That's nuts to me.
Yeah, you want people, because you want to, and be honest, you want people to surpass your bar. What you did, what you weren't able to, he was here to do what he was able to complete. You know what I'm saying? So it was just unfortunate that a hater. He could just take you out like that, you know, because he was so free. He wasn't afraid of nothing. So
was Nipsey one of your influences?
I listened to him because I saw him on not saw him, but I was like, who's this dude with Lauren London? That's my book. Right. I was like, who's this guy? Right. So I looked into him and stuff, and I listened to his interviews more than I listened to his music, because this is what I'm doing, you know, interviews. You know, I look at a lot of interviews, and one of the first interviews he did was with Charlotte with the Breakfast Club. That's the first time I ever heard him talk. But he was intelligent. I was like, dang, he's like a different breed. Like this dude, he's intelligent like Tupac was. Like you listen to Tupac, like he was really passionate in what he was talking about. Because I watched Tupac, I record all of Tupac's interviews when I was younger, VHS. Hey, so you know how hard that, you know how a fan I was?
You had to be homo.
Yeah, you had to be homo. You definitely did. On MTV News. He had most of the interviews on MTV News. So be able to sit there and watch it and record it, I was a big fan. I even did a book report on him.
Wow, that's crazy.
So at 4th or 5th grade, what was 4th or 5th grade though?
No, apparently you, but not many people.
Yeah. So I was that passionate. I was like, when I looked at Nipsey, I was like, dang, this boy is intelligent. We ain't had this in a while.
From what I heard in interviews, he used to be that friend to like send people books, send out a list of books in the email. They want you to read and all that kind of stuff.
Even like little clips they're putting out now, like he was so passionate about. Like he has one clip with DJ Mustard when they were doing Perfect 10
that
from his last.
So hard.
Yeah, sorry. So and he was just telling me like, dude, if you got a song, just do it. You know, you ain't gotta run me down, whatever. I was like, if you got a song, send it to me, whatever, we get it done. You know, this is your album. You know, this is about you. And I was like, dang, like this who he preached to you about all the time. I know why Mustard was looking at him like, all right, yeah. Jesus. But even his friends will be like, he's always like preaching to you and all that stuff. Not preaching to you, but like very passionate in the way he spoke to them. So, and he was real too. He was a real G.
100%.
Yeah, he's very genuine. So
it's just sad to see someone like that go. But personally, I think his death was like a sign. Like I think things in the universe happen for a reason, and I think him passing away was like a sign to people to really be like, yo, this life is short. One, anybody could die. Anybody can get touched.
Oh yeah, of course.
Whether you're someone like him who we thought was virtually untouchable. Anybody can get touched, but two, to just make the most of it while you have it. Dude was only 33.
Yeah, yeah. You
know. And
I was like, I repped him on my birthday. I got like a Nipsey shirt made or whatever. Shout out to my sister. She made it. She's dope. She does graphic tees and stuff. Charmed by Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna rep a real one. A real one, rep a real one. And I was like, he only 2 months older than me. So I'm like, dang.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm like, dang. I was like, that's crazy. Like, for you to get taken like that, he had so much to do.
Yeah.
But
now,
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
You mentioned Tupac. Is that where your love for hip hop started?
Yeah, he was one of the first ones, but who really made me fall in love with is Lauryn Hill. My first CD was the Fugees.
Nice.
So, ooh la la la. I thought that was like nice. That best song ever made. But you know, my brother, he's a hip hop head. Shout out to my brother Corey, but yeah, my brother had tapes for days. Just imagine like 2 big cases of tapes. Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony, NWA, whatever you wanted, he had. It's like, yeah. So Tupac was one of my favorites because he was so passionate, and when he spoke, you know, he spoke power.
Yeah.
So I thought he was one of the last real ones, I think. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, he's fake or whatever, but he wasn't. It was just depending on what mood he in. He a Gemini like me, so so I was like, well, it depends what mood he in. So he was very passionate with what he was talking about. He was smart, and people just didn't grasp what they were saying.
But see, when you're passionate about something, you speak out on it. Everyone likes to treat you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
And that's super frustrating.
Yeah, that is.
That's like ridiculous.
And even Kanye, Gemini too. So I gotta look.
I don't know, Kanye. Honestly, my thing is with zodiac signs. I feel like we put a little bit too much faith in it.
Yeah. I believe some of that stuff. Really.
I believe some of it, but
yeah.
I remember this. I'll never forget this story.
Oh my God, you had a bad day. You
dated
dated a Gemini.
It was actually I dated a Cancer.
Oh, okay.
It was actually
you got cut.
It was actually with a ex. We were cool after, and we are cool to this day.
Oh, okay.
But we were out to eat after we had split or whatever, and this guy, I guess, was like flirting with her. She was in. I'm like, yo, get his number.
Yeah. She
asked him when his birthday was, and she was like, he's a Taurus. He might beat me. I said, what? Are you serious?
I'm gonna use that line.
Oh my God.
I'm like, gee, are you serious, bro?
He's a Taurus.
Argentina.
I was like, that makes no sense. and like my friend now, shout out to Alexis. You know, she was some stuff is happening. She's like, yeah, the moon's in like the signs are retrograde. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not my favorite flavor of Gatorade. What are you talking about? Retrograde. And she had to explain it to me. I don't understand it. I feel like sometimes society put way too much faith in that. Even though some of it does line up. Because me being a Leo, I do have a lot of some of that stuff does match.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really weird how something matches up.
Yeah.
I don't put too much faith in it.
I feel that was funny, the Taurus thing, because I'm a Taurus.
Oh, you beat women?
No. I know, you know what I mean?
You look like
I guess I'm at the but
I was playing.
I don't know, like I feel like it's weird when, because if you wanted to go on, if you Google zodiac signs and stuff like that, and there's a bunch of websites that pop up, every single one you click on is gonna have a different description of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, which one do you just pick your favorite website and follow that one? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know which one's true for you? Or are you just picking, one that sounds the best?
I'll play with it a little bit.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I don't know. So that's my thing. It's like, you know, if they were all saying similar things, that's one thing. But if they're all just saying completely different, very general like things that anybody could, you know, relate to, then it's like, okay, like how accurate is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think it's weird.
But I'm crazy.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I mean, I don't know, man.
I know I'm crazy. Not crazy,
I'm crazy.
Like, not crazy, like, I show up at your crib, you know, ready to fight you, cut you. I'm not that kind of crazy. I'm crazy.
Depending on the motivation, I ain't gonna lie, I do something like that.
I know you would. I know you would. I know I would.
It all depends on the cause.
That Gemini died. I ain't never been born in me. I ain't never been no ass like that.
So I'm a big overthinker. So I think of scenarios like this all the time. Like, yo, what if dude walked up and said this? What would I do? Oh my God. Like, I'm a very big overthinker, like, scenario type.
Nothing. You hug
crazy.
Him. You hug him. Stop all the fighting.
But see, and maybe, honestly, I don't like fighting.
Yes, you do. You do.
You can't let people have control over your emotions, because then that's when everyone controls you.
Speaking from the player.
If you have control of your emotions, literally nobody can affect you at all.
I feel you.
You know what frustrates me about actors? And my cousin Greg. Shout out to my cousin Greg. He's an actor.
Shout out Greg.
Y'all. Always. He's trying to give me advice. I don't need no advice, okay? Don't give me no grass on the other side type of advice, okay? Because you do it acting, okay? So you have all the answers around you, okay? Look, I'm having a bad day. It should be it.
It should be it.
Okay?
See, but I mean, you on jokes though, so I don't know, Tiffany. You been on jokes the entire time, honestly.
Is your name even Tiff? Like, I don't even know.
Right. What's your name? Like, what's your name?
It is Tiff.
Or is it Carol?
No, that's a tarot. Oh, shock.
Carol.
That is a weird name.
It is weird.
It is. That was the first name
I haven't met too many Carols.
You're in Fox Lake. Don't get drunk.
You're right. Yeah, honestly.
Devonn said that that's a terrible name.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. You go right ahead.
No, I was playing. No, but that's true. I mean, be your best self. That's all I can say. You know, embrace what happens to you. That's trying to make the best of it.
That's another thing. Trying to embrace what happens to you and understand the difference between fate. Because I'm a person, I like to, and I've learned to let this go, but I used to like to try to control every outcome ever. I used to think if it's going to be this, it's going to be A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
It's going to be like this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that.
OCD, that's fine.
And then when it didn't happen, I used to like break down.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm learning now to just leave things to fate.
Yeah.
I control what I can.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what's meant for you, and I really took this to heart, what's meant for you is going to be for you. As long as you keep working hard, you're going to get up to that caliber wherever you want to go. So, yeah, you work hard, you play hard. And that's what I believe in, you know. So, ain't nobody going to stop me to do it. Only I can stop me. So, and God, take me early. I hope not. Until I'm 85.
I feel you. I'm a big believer of when it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
Yeah.
Because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm just saying, you know, I pray that God gave me 80 or 85.
Yeah.
You know, be OG, you know, because I want to see my nephews, they kids grow up, you know, something. You know, at least something. But, yeah, whatever's meant for you is meant for you. I mean, it's nothing, ain't nothing could stop that but you. And God. So
100%. So now with the show, back to the show. We talked so much.
Yeah, we did. That's fine. I love it. I love this radio stuff. You know, this dope.
Apply. I sent you the gas.
No, I know. But wait a minute. I don't know how to.
I just put pressure on you.
But wait. But if I accidentally press the button, you know, I'm talking crazy or something. That's me. That's type of stuff.
I mean, you get a mulligan because I ain't gonna lie. I done played some songs. First off, it's Apple Music's fault or iTunes.
Right.
I put at least 4 times played music with cuss words on it. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not my fault. Because iTunes is really like jacked up.
Right.
Because like you can't download the explicit version and download the clean version.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You're right. That's
so
dumb.
you know there are times I got caught up. So you definitely get some little mulligans here and there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Nothing too crazy.
I know. Irritating.
But what's next for you in your evolution as a show host, radio personality? What is your next evolution?
Yeah, well, Devonn, you are playing my life out today before we got on the air. My goal is to have a late night talk show. I think that would be dope. I don't think there is any women with a late night talk show.
No, I don't think so.
So I'm trying to be number one. Yeah, so that's the goal.
That's a great goal.
Late night talk show.
You would be number uno.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think that'd be dope. I don't know why Ellen's not, but
she's daytime.
Yeah, she daytime, but she older, so she probably don't want to drive at night.
Plus, Ellen checking up. Shut up.
You know she driving herself to work.
Ellen got drivers though. Ellen got drivers.
I don't think so. I think she driving.
Ellen's checking a bag.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
So I mean,
so is Ryan Seacrest.
Yes.
That boy.
Yeah.
Checking.
He ain't doing nothing.
Honestly, he really isn't doing anything.
He's a radio show and he hosts some stuff. That's it.
Yeah. But I mean, you ain't working all day. You work like 2 hours out your day.
But but all the work he did to get there.
Yeah, he did. So. No, I'm just saying. I'm like 2 hours. You worth $500 million, and you only
He's worth $500 million.
I think so. Jesus. I looked it up.
Lord.
450.
Lord,
that's crazy.
Lord,
yeah, doing nothing.
But talking.
Okay, and that's all I want to do.
That's what I want to do.
Right. That's all. That's all I want to do.
I love to get paid to talk.
Right. Just be kicking it, running my mouth.
Yeah, man.
That's all I want to do.
That's why I look up to Charlamagne so much.
Yeah, but Charlamagne can be a jerk sometimes. He could be a little overboard.
He can, but we all can.
Yeah.
He can, but I do understand what you're saying. Everybody's different. I don't want to be just like Charlamagne. That'd be weird. But you know, I definitely do. Wow. How much is he worth?
$410 million.
No, okay, I was close. Yeah.
That is
how much Ellen?
Ellen checking up bag, bro.
Oh yeah, she ain't doing nothing.
That's I mean, they can take everything behind the scenes. She does like investments, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
All that kind of crazy stuff. Like I know a lot of rich people do, because once you get the money, you want to put it back to make sure it continues to make itself. Investments, stocks, starting businesses, all that kind of good stuff.
Oh, of course.
That's what it's really at. Now.
Oh yeah.
What other plans for yourself do you have besides your show being a late night? We're speaking to existence when you become a late night TV host. Mm-hmm. What other plans for yourself do you have that has nothing to do with your show?
I want to write 2 biopics not 2, but many. I think a lot of stories hasn't been told from our culture, and a couple of TV shows.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's all I want to do. That's all I do. Mm-hmm. It's like watch TV.
Yeah.
Be on my phone or computer. I'm a lame. I'm a movie buff.
I can tell.
Yeah. I walked into that. That's all right. That's all right.
Right.
Lame getting hoes. No.
Wow. Come on now. Watch my phone.
Yes.
I walked away from you. You heard it?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Nah, but I completely understand. But being lame is a benefit though. Especially
Yeah,
now
you stay out of trouble. You know.
I think lame.
Me and my friends, we be kicking. We have the best of time. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, when people be like, let's go to the club, I be like, no, I don't want to. It's like, it's a lot.
Save money that way. Yeah. Save money being lame.
We popping bottles on my best friend crib.
You get bored going to clubs. I never really been to a club like that. But I
used to go to the club every weekend. I can't imagine how much money I spent.
Also, I know that gets boring. Like, it's the same thing. It's a dark room.
It's fun when you young, because me and my friends, we did it. We go to the club every weekend in the city. Kicking it. Hard. Getting bottles.
Paying
the VIP section.
VIP
for what?
Like, if you were to go sober, like, you're not going to enjoy it because you're sober. But like, if you're drunk, and like, you got music playing, you got people, it's probably pretty fun.
Yeah. But and a lot of people not dancing, so what you got a club for? Most people on social media ain't nobody dancing. Everybody ain't like fun.
But see, that's another thing. I'm a dancer.
Oh, you are?
I love it.
Then you should go to the club then.
I probably would enjoy it.
I go to the club because I dance. Yeah.
I probably would enjoy it. It's just I know.
It depends what club you going to.
And I don't like being around. I don't drink. I don't like being around drunk people like that.
I don't drink heavy like that. You make it seem like I'm an alcoholic.
I ain't nobody say all that.
First of all, I don't drink hard like that unless it's like my birthday or it's a holiday.
Anybody?
But
well, now you won't be lame. Now
yeah. No. No, but I don't drink like that either. But mostly when I go out, I'm like the sober one because you gotta watch people too.
Straight up.
So I'm the one that like watch people. I'm like the sober one, Cause I don't care. Y'all be drunk or whatever, but I'm driving this home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. I'd rather be drunk at my best friend's house than be drunk in the club. Cause there's so much going on right now. Yeah, so much.
There is.
Yeah.
I'm always the friend that's kind of like shoot me text when you made it. Drive safe.
Yeah.
All the other stuff. I used to catch flack for that. People like, why are you telling me that you drive safe?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Right.
Drive safe, bro.
Well, just text them drive wild then. Okay.
Drive wild. Right.
All right, do that. All right, drive flat. All right, get a flat tire. All right.
I feel you. So.
That was funny.
One thing I do want to bring up, and this is a bigger topic. It's our last point, right?
Okay.
Now, do you know who Ice Bay is?
I don't.
Okay, I know you're not on Twitter like that.
Yeah.
So there was a photo, right? It was at an ICE detention center where they're holding immigrants.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And there was a young lady.
I thought you said Ice Baby. I was like, whoo.
Ice.
Don't mess with it. I'm old.
I was about to. Okay. All right. So, at the ICE detention center, there was a correctional officer, and she was a attractive young lady. The internet thought she was pretty. They blew her up. All right, they called her Ice Bay.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Let me look at it.
Now,
it's on Twitter.
Yeah. Now, my thing is there a lot of people coming at her for the fact? I mean, the whole thing's a lot of stuff wrong with the situation. But what I want to talk about is there a fine? And she's Hispanic. Is there a fine line between doing your job that violates you and like what you stand for, your morals, your ethics? Like, where does that line fall?
Depends on what she believes. I know some people believe, they could be Hispanic, but, their whole thing. Even immigrants, I've heard plenty of immigrants say, like, I'm an immigrant too, but I came illegally, blah, blah, blah. So they don't necessarily feel bad for it. So I can see that being a reason for her. I mean, there's plenty of Hispanic people that do support Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea what, and you could be like, why would you do that? They have their own reasons.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, they have their completely own reasons. So I have no idea.
I knew that's why you were looking her up. I knew that's why you were looking her up.
Yeah.
I was waiting on some
shit. She ain't that bad. I think that Hispanic women.
Yeah.
She alright. I wouldn't be mad. Okay. You want ice? You wanna?
She made.
Oh, you taking me?
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I guess.
I did it.
Right. But
y'all stupid.
I did it. Take
it.
She made. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean,
like, oh wow.
I don't think just because she's Hispanic, she should support anything.
Right.
Just like what?
Black people, we don't all sell drugs.
When we were talking about Kanye West and when Kanye, the whole, Trump thing, slavery thing, and then Chance the Rapper was like, not every black person has to be Democrat.
Oh, they got on Chance.
They were coming at him.
Yeah.
But that's not, that's very true. Not every black person has to be Democrat.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Not every Hispanic person has to feel bad about what's happening with ICE. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's completely up to the individual. So I don't really, I mean, if that's her job and she obviously knows what's happening and stuff like that, like if she doesn't have a problem with it, then I'm not gonna be mad at her for working her job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could not like ICE and stuff like that, but you know, everyone has to make money.
Right.
You feel me? And like I said, if she doesn't see anything wrong with what's happening, then
I mean,
I'm not gonna look at her any different for it. Personally, me at least.
Well, we don't even know. Well, I don't know. I can't really say, but yeah, she's alright. Ain't nothing to be.
Make a point, Terry.
Man.
Damn. Can you say something constructive?
There's a deeper meaning behind it.
I haven't. This is what I take topics. I look for deeper topics in it. This is the second time you brought up her looks, bro.
Yeah, see that.
Not to be tripping over make no Twitter page. That's what I'm saying. She shouldn't be. But I get. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I understand. She's Hispanic.
Re-ask the question.
Jesus Christ.
She's Hispanic. You brought her up.
All right. So the question is there a line between doing your job and being conflicted with certain things? So like for example, everyone's coming to her because she's Hispanic, but she works for ICE.
Right.
Now, do you think that there's a fine line between, you know?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I said fine, really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say
Because she was about to get
it. You know what? We're going home. I'm tired of this. Nah, is there a line, and we got 5 minutes left, is there a line between doing your job, what you want to do, and it may be violating something that you stand for, or something that you represent? So like, I guess we'd like put it contextually, be like, say, as a black man, I sit here and I unnecessarily and I say I was a police officer, I unnecessarily harass young black teens who ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Or like I'm a judge.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know, giving people unfair sentences. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about that?
I mean, if it's really wrong, I don't think she should work there. You know what I'm saying? Regardless what color she is. Yeah. But if it's really wrong, I mean, if they're in a safe environment, and I truly don't believe, yeah, she shouldn't be working there. You know, I'm not gonna be up here caging children because y'all don't want them here. Well, what's the other solution then? Why these kids, they don't. They're not making an executive decision, right? Or where they want to be. You know, I mean, I just feel like this. One of my best friends, Nancy, she's Mexican, and I told her, you know, okay, but you don't want them coming over here. Nancy's not against. She don't like Trump. We all don't, but you don't want them coming over here. Okay, find a solution to help them clean up their country. To make their country better. Right. Or come up with processes for them to come over here then. Right. And because they're escaping for a reason.
100%. And I hear you on that, and I don't mean to cut you off, but the question was though, what would be like a basis for you where it's just like, I can't do this job because it's violating for me. Like, this violates my moral code type thing.
Well, I'll quit. I'll definitely.
If you were her shoes, you would quit?
Yeah. I'll have to find another job. I can't see kids. That's one thing, like, I stick up for kids. Like, kids don't have, what's the word I'm trying to use? I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't have a voice for, you know, something happening to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, kids, it's a sensitive spot. I'm very protective of kids. You know, they should get treated good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't work at a place that's harmful for children, in my opinion. You know, because they're not animals. You know, so why cage them like that? I'll definitely quit. I'll definitely quit my job. I wouldn't apply nowhere like that anyway. So.
Well, I think at the time she applied, maybe she didn't understand.
I'm sure.
Because nobody saw this coming, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nobody saw what's going on at the border right now.
Yeah.
Even saw that remotely coming. So.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, if you're doing something wrong like that, karma is
It is 100%.
It's a trip.
Energy is real, but another thing that kind of really upsets me about the situation is, you know, the fact that we took someone who does this and we made it like a joke. You know, we took this person's personal life and then she fed into it too. She made a whole Twitter page. She didn't even have Twitter before. She heard that her photo was blowing up and they were like, oh my God. We were up to bed, but she made a Twitter page just to feed into it. And we're sitting there glorifying this and highlighting this and reality.
She gotta be young.
She looks young. I don't know how old I never read how old she would be.
Yeah, because our generation do stuff.
You're right. I can't even lie.
I'm an old head, I guess. So.
Y'all did some bogus stuff too, though.
Who?
You.
Nah.
Yes, y'all did.
What we do?
You know what y'all did.
Right. Y'all ruin music.
What?
What?
I never seen.
I was about to say.
We can talk about that.
I was saying.
I know.
Hey, nobody on after me. It's just a text. All right, guys, we do gotta wrap up. Tiff, give everybody your social medias.
Yeah, you can follow me on Tiff Cobwell COBWELL, or you can follow the Pod TV. That's why I call it Pod TV. Sippin on No Common Sense. If you want to be part of the show. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and I think that's it. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So that's it.
Young man.
You can find me on all social medias. Just type my name in, Pierce Anderson, PIERCE. For those who don't know, I will pop up. I'm usually the first or second option when you search it up. What about you?
Find me. I fix it all. Find me everything at Devonn Overstreet. I had like 6 different ad names. I was like TG815, Devonn Allen. But if you type in Devonn Overstreet,
it should come up.
It should.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I fixed it because a lot of my ad names, my URLs were different. So I went on Twitter and I fixed it. So we all straight now. And then YouTube at School Detention, guys.
About time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna get a sign or a banner. Cause I'm recording. I'm gonna get a sign or a banner. I'll put it on the wall.
That'd be dope.
Just like if you watch Breakfast Club, they have their ad names.
Oh, okay.
And like little signs, like little